a lot? Or?
Yeah, so not as much as I would like. It's a pretty extensive, it's probably 30 hours of travel, and it's expensive, and there's a lot of needs here as well. So I try and go back about twice a year. And
are the people you're working there? Can they do Skyping or?
So WhatsApp has been huge.
And WhatsApp, can you actually see the person?
You can, although honestly, internet is so sketchy
limited
in some places that.
But they can send you pictures of the shoes on WhatsApp.
Exactly.
And that doesn't cost anything?
Nothing.
I don't know how WhatsApp's making money.
They talked at one time about adding ads, but they haven't done that. How many units are you shipping a year?
So right now we have about 1,000 units a year, and we say we're just getting started, and we're expanding into products other than shoes.
What?
Shoes are pretty complicated. We're into sizing and everything.
I would think, because there's so many, whereas if you like beaded bracelets.
Yeah.
Well, interesting enough, I just bought for Christmas for my princess dog this beautiful beaded collar.
Yes, that's actually something we've talked about.
And since then, I've bumped into like 4 people whose dogs are wearing the same collar. Everybody had the same Christmas present.
So is that how you're looking at expanding? What are you doing?
We're starting now by working with a line of women refugees in Nairobi, Kenya, to bring over scarves that are all handmade and hand-dyed there. We're looking at a line of indigo shibori-dyed scarves. But we're also in discussions with several other women's groups throughout East Africa to private label some jewelry and other accessories, bags, things like that.
And then would you just call the whole company RoHo, or would you have different companies?
It would all be under the same name, because, we say we're more than a shoe. And we mean that in a lot of ways. First of all, we do more than just what yes, they're beautiful and you walk in them, but it's not really that. It's what makes them so special. It's everything else. And also we want to have as big an impact as possible. And in order to do that, we want to reach as broad an audience as possible. I foresee RoHo being a hub of ethical fashion.
Now, there is a website, an eBay type, I can't remember what it's called, that just does crafts from around the world.
Is this like Kiva? Is that?
I'm trying to remember the name of it. Is that terrible?
No, because I honestly am not sure what it is. But I do know there are sites that connect local artisans with...
Yes, it's a site like that. Yeah. I can't think of what the name is. And I have no idea how big a cut they're taking.
Well, it's such an incredible idea. For us, what I've found, at least in my experiences abroad, is that there are some really incredible products coming out of these places, but aren't quite adapted to U.S. markets. And so what I want to do is really find those artisans who are making quality, top-notch products, and going from there and making sure that they're in front of the best and the brightest consumers.
I love your vision. It really is incredible, and I can't wait to see how you grow, because I know you will. We are talking with Caleigh Hernandez, founder of RoHo, and again, the website is?
LoveRoHo, RoHo.com.
LoveRoHo.com. I'm going to go there right after the show. Thanks so much for being in. We appreciate it.
This was fabulous.
You are listening to Co-Work Radio here on KZSB 1290 AM, and we will be right back after this.
The Central Coast may seem laid back, but when it's time to work, no one works harder, including the bank that's grown up here. Montecito Bank Trust offers customized lending and banking for all businesses, big and small. It's harder than offering one-size-fits-all solutions, but it's the right thing to do. And here, getting things right is a way of life. Montecito Bank Trust. Behind every great community is a great bank. Montecito.bank. Member FDIC.
Hi, it's Catherine Raymock. Are you buying or selling a home? See Compass Realtor Terry Ryken. I went to Terry because of his reputation and experience, but was quickly taken by his genuine enthusiasm. It's that combination that truly sets him apart. Terry specializes in properties in Montecito, Hope Ranch, Santa Barbara, and Santa Ynez Valley, and has 39 years of experience as an agent and broker. There are so many realtors to choose from, but only one Terry Ryken. Find out for yourself. Google search Terry Ryken.
Hi, I'm Dan Farrick, Managing Director of the Impact Hub Santa Barbara. Come visit us and find out why co-working spaces are booming. Our 2 locations in the Funk Zone and downtown Santa Barbara offer private offices, permanent desks, and a variety of co-working memberships starting as low as $60 a month. Mention Co-work Radio when you book our tour, and we'll give you 10% off your first 6 months of membership. Join a community where you can live and work smart. Go to impacthubsb.com or call 284-0078 to find out more.
Welcome back to Co-work Radio here on KZSB 1290 AM. I'm Catherine Raymock.
And I'm Jane Walker-Wood.
And we want to thank our sponsors once again, Impact Hub and Montecito Bank and Trust. Speaking of Impact Hub, there are some fabulous events coming up that we want to highlight for you right now.
Yes, March 30th, this Friday, mentoring with Gene Urban, who is a magician and keynote speaker. And he can teach you some very strong specialization in trade show presentations and product launches. An interesting guy.
If you happen to be around tomorrow morning, the downtown Funk Zone at 10 o'clock, 10 to 11, it's mentoring with John Center, high-level negotiations, overcoming objections, and problem solving, all the ingredients for a really good salesperson.
On Monday, April 2nd, we got meditation in the afternoon, and in the morning, mentoring with Kari Azuma, who is an expert in feminine leadership and entrepreneurship.
Next Tuesday, which is the 3rd of April, from 10:30 to noon, Funk Zone, mentoring with Dawn Blumenthal, career and small business coach. And then also, you can just hang around. You can have some coffee afterwards and then head up downtown later in the day, yoga at the Hub with Caleigh.
Wednesday, April 4th, in the morning, 8 to 9, Santa Barbara Entrepreneurs Coffee and Connect. Guest speakers Eric Sanchez, and then a member committee meeting at 11 o'clock. And then at noon, compost and recycling program to learn about what to do with city's food scraps program, recycling and waste diversion efforts.
Oh, I want to talk about this. This sounds so good. This is next Tuesday. It is in the evening time, and it is from 6:30 to 8:30. It's called Improv at Work, the Power of Play. So you've probably heard of improv, though you may not have.
Of course, like Second City.
Right. Thought of it as a skill you need to do for your job or your business, but it can really help.
Incredibly important.
Making team meetings more fun and interesting. Improv also increases your ability to be present and communicate directly and allows you in negotiations to figure things out more.
And I was saying earlier, a lot of people probably don't want to sign up for that because they're nervous and scared of going in front of an audience, but you are exactly the people who need this class.
Oh, I think it would be great.
Yeah.
Again, it is Tuesday, April 3rd at the Chapala Center. That is the newest Impact Hub, and it's at 6:30. Unforgettable night of, don't forget too, it'll be learning, but there'll be a lot of laughter, and they say no experience required. And Kimberly Wheel will be the speaking strategist coming up the next day.
Okay, make sure you join us next week because Linda Wyman will be here, a very successful documentary producer. If you haven't seen Chasing Coral about vanishing coral reefs, check that out. Also, the co-founder of lynda.com.
And you are listening to Co-work Radio here on KZSB 1290 AM. You can follow us on social media, download episodes at coworkradio.com, iTunes, YouTube, iHeartRadio as well. And we will see you next week.